Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. No, Zai's not here with me today, so it's just I. There is no Zai. But from the title, you know what this video is about. It's a story time. And we're going back in time to a point where man nearly take me away. Yes, I was almost abducted. Thank God I'm still here because some people don't live to tell the tale, which is just so sad. No, this happened some years ago, but the memory of it is still so fresh, so detailed, and I decided that you know what, the lockdown is here, and usually I want to be up and out on the road, but restrictions. So I'm just giving you a story time. I'm sharing something that happened with me. So let's go. My mom asked me to take something down to my aunt, so I left home, took a taxi, and I came off the taxi right at the crossing to go to Church Road. Now, Bogwalk is a place that I know very well. I have spent Christmases, I've spent summer holidays, I have been to Grand Market years upon years in Linstead, so I am no stranger to that neck of the woods, right? So it wasn't anything for me to take a taxi and go there by myself. I was a teenager, so I went down and I came off the taxi. Now, guys, when I came off the taxi, I mean, it was not, no, we were not supposed to be clustered in the vehicle and, people filing up the back and thing like that. And I was petite because girl was coming into her. Oh, yes. All the feminine traits were pronounced. And as such, it was what it was. Yes. So, you get a little squeeze up or you may have a cramp when you come out the vehicle. So you stretch, you come out of the vehicle, you don't move off same time. So of course that's what I did. I came out of the taxi and I was just standing there a little bit, right? Now a car pulled up not very long after I was standing there. It was a white Nissan Sunny. And when the car pulled up, I noticed that there were only two people in the car. There was an Indian guy and there was another guy that was wearing locks. And the passenger was sitting on the front, so the back of the car was empty. So the driver, bent over and he was like, "Bog walk?" And I said, "No." Now I expect that if I'm not going where you are working, then you would move off and try to get other passengers. But no, people, no. He decided to stay there and try to coax me into the car. So he was like, "Come now, man, come now. You're not going to Bangkok." And I said, "No, I'm not traveling." So I realized that they were not moving, and I was looking around. There was nobody that I saw in the area that I was in, that region. Anyhow, I think things just started to move so fast because he was there. As I said, he was trying to coax me in the car, but it wasn't just him. The guy that was wearing the locks was trying to get me to come into the car as well. So he was saying, "Come in the car, man, come in the car." Now you may be wondering why I never just move off same time. Before I could even think of doing that, right? I noticed that the guy that was in the passenger seat start to open the car door. So he was opening the door, and it's like at this point in time everything started to move in slow motion now. Because I felt like, I don't know if I froze, I really don't know why I never just turn and run. But he opened the car door and he had one foot out of the car before I could blink. Now, when this happened, the look that was on their faces was nothing nice. They had sinister looks on their faces, right? evil. I saw evil in their eyes at that point in time. Let me cool down. People, no. When this happened, like while this was unfolding, someone rode down on a bicycle. A gentleman rode down on a bicycle, and he said to me, "A long time you wait for me? Come on, sorry to have you wait so long." When he said this, the guy that was coming out of the car put back his foot in the car, and the car door slammed, and the driver floored the gas pedal. The car go off with a speed, you know. The car sped off. Yeah? So the gentleman said to me, "I saw what was about to happen." You hear me? He said, "I saw what was about to happen." Now remember I told you guys that I looked around. I didn't see anybody around me, you know. I did not see anybody around me. So I don't know where this man came from, but he came right on time. He was my angel in disguise. Now, I did not feel any sort of discomfort around him. And you know, sometimes somebody comes around you and you get this uneasy feeling. I felt comfortable. And it was the first time I was seeing this other gentleman as well. He said to me, "Where are you going? I am coming with you." And I told him where I was going, and he rode his bicycle with me right until I got to my aunt's gate. Yeah, he rode the bicycle with me. And while we were traveling, he was talking to me and telling, you know, just talking about how we need to be careful on the road, and you know, because a lot of things are happening and so on. And I tell you, people, I was so, like, it didn't even hit home until afterwards. And I went up by my aunt. When I reached my aunt's gate, he said his goodbyes and he left. And I tell you, that was a good Samaritan, and they are far and few between in this world at times. So when I went up to my aunt, I was telling them what happened, and everybody was just frightened and you know, all of that. But then it was after that that it really sinked in. Like, I started to play so many different scenarios in my mind. Like, what would have happened if they took me away? What would have happened if they threw me in the car? Like, I didn't see anybody around, so possibly nobody would have noticed that I was missing. It would be probably my aunt don't see her reach there and call my mom, and my mom says she sent me out however long ago. You understand? And I think a lot of these things happen with so many people here. It's not just females that get abducted, males as well. So I'm not even going to say females, you have to be extra vigilant. All of us have to be on guard at all times. All times. It's not pretty out there, as the song would say. Guys, up to this day, it's like the memory of it is burned in my head. I can still see the faces of those two guys. I can see the car pulling up before they said anything to me. Like, it can, like, I just have it replaying anytime the thought comes to me, that the whole scenario just plays back out in my head. I just want to encourage you all to be safe out there, not to drop any catch, as we would say, and be extra vigilant, because we are living in a world where it's just crazy. It is just crazy. There are so many people who have vanished off the face of the earth because nobody knows where they are. Nobody have seen them. They leave the house and they don't return, and you don't hear A, B, or C from them. Nothing. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep safe out there.